Stuff. Yeah. Yeah. This one right here. I dedicate this one right here to everybody out there. You dig? Check it out. Now I ain't trying to be the greatest. I used to hate hip-hop. Yep, because the women degraded, but Too Short made me laugh. Like a hypocrite, I played it. A hypocrite, I stated, though I only recited half. Omitting the word bitch, cursing, I wouldn't say it. Me and Dog couldn't relate till the bitch I dated. Forget my favorite word for hers and hers alike, but I learned it from a song I heard and sorta liked. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Sight the Jedi, aka the illest black Jedi since Mace Windu, and I am finally in this bitch. Recording my first ever commentary, basically, on this YouTube thing. So we're gonna get this gameplay shit out the way, and then I'm gonna jump straight into my commentary topic. Not gonna bullshit around with y'all. So this is a hardcore kill confirmed on Hijack. I'm using the MSMC, no perks, no attachments, and my kill streaks are UAV, AGR, and Hellstorm missile. So now we got that away. If you can't tell by the song that was in the beginning plus the title, basically I'm here to talk about nice guys, chivalry, and bitches, and how they all relate. Cause the first question I want to ask y'all is, do y'all believe chivalry is dead? Like, just as a whole, all bullshit aside. I'm gonna tell y'all my personal opinion. You can let me know if you agree with me or not. If you don't, let me know why you don't agree with me, and we could discuss it. But me personally, I believe chivalry is dead because somewhere along the way, society basically stopped requiring that all guys be chivalrous. And I'm not gonna say that women as a whole killed it, but I'm gonna say it's mainly the fault of bitches, because women stopped being women and started being bitches. I'm not gonna say all women stopped being women, but most of them did, and they stopped requiring that men act a certain way. Because when I was growing up, it was required that a man treated a woman a certain way, pulled out chairs, opened doors, and he was an overall gentleman at any and all times. It didn't matter what the situation was. Not first date, second date, and then third date he reverted to what he normally was. And because now in society family structure is not the same, so many single parent households, there's so little effort and time put towards the fully raising a child, because adults, they still have to work, parents still have to work, so they can't fully be there for their kid as it was maybe 40 years ago. So now that this is how society is, chivalry is pretty much died out. Now, I've asked many other people, and they say no. I don't necessarily agree, because like I said, it's just the world isn't the same as it was 60, 70 years ago. And I'm not even that old. I'm not even close to being that old. But I talked to my grandfather about it, and he let me know he as a whole, he's just simple stuff like curse words on the radio and everything. He's just like, so he said he thought chivalry was dead too, and like, this is how I came to this topic, plus listening to that song. And with that being said, if I'm gonna bring up a subject and talk to you people about it, I'm gonna have something that happened in my life, just a story or something that happened in my life that made me think this way. Like, back when I was in high school, which was well over a decade ago, I'm gonna say. No, it's probably maybe close to a decade ago. I seen how the young men were treating a woman, and it's just like this, and it was acceptable. The girls were fine with it, and I'm just like, okay. But like, there was this girl I liked, and it took like all types of nerve just to talk. I could talk to her just fine. That wasn't a problem. It took all my nerve just to be like, will you be my girlfriend? And she agreed to it. So we dated for a couple months, and it was good. Like, we grew as a couple. I found out things about her I loved. and it was great. Like, and I treated her with the utmost respect. I mean, like, the furthest I took our relationship physically was kissing. That was it. It was like, took a while before I got to French kissing, but it was just regular kissing, and I was cool with that because I was being respectful. And I guess, I don't know if it's because she felt like I didn't think she was super attractive or whatever, but I never tried sex with her, not once. And she brought up the topic of sex one day while we were sitting around at my house just chilling like we normally did. And I was like, this is great. This is my opportunity to prove to her that I am different than every other guy out there. Because at the time I was a virgin, and I was actually saving myself for marriage because I believed in that. And I let her know that, like, yo, I believe sex should be between two couples married before, wedded before God in that covenant. And I don't know if that made her feel some sort of way. And I was like, if I was ever to have sex before marriage, I would pretty much have to be close to getting married with the girl. I'd have to find the perfect girl in order for that to transpire. So a couple days later, she comes up to me and she's just like, yo, we're gonna have to break up. I can respect that, you know what I mean? That she didn't want to date me, but I had to know why. So I asked her, and she was just like, you are too nice. And I swear this was the turning point in my life where I pretty much changed. And I gave her a look, and I'm just like, bitch, what? Like, I couldn't believe what I was hearing at the moment, and it threw me for a loop. But needless to say, next girl I dated, we ended up having sex, lost my virginity. It changed who I was. I started cheating on women, things of that nature. So later on down the line, I'm gonna say about 2 years afterwards, I meet her again because one of my homeboys was coming over to play video games, and me and him stayed in contact throughout high school and then well after. And he came over and he brought her along one day, and I was just like, yo, what the hell? He's like, yo, you remember her? And I was like, hell yeah. So we're sitting in my room playing Midnight Club or some kind of racing game that just recently came out, and it was his turn on the sticks. And in my head, I'm thinking, this is the same bitch that did me so dirty in high school, that put me on the path that I pretty much was still traveling. And so I was like, I pride myself on being an intellectual dude. So I was like, yo, I wonder if she still believes that nice guys are not the shit and dogs is the way to go. So I was like, I'm a dogger right here. So I pretty much saw how far she was gonna let me take it sexually, and she pretty much was willing to let me go all the way. I mean, we pretty much would have had sex with my homeboy sitting right there had I not sent him out the room. So me and her go at it, and then she goes home after that, and I was just like, cool, done with her ass, because I'm like, she pretty much wants to be treated wrongly. So she hits me up the next day and just like, yo, we good? I was like, nah, because I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman that actually believes that a nigga being a dog is the type of dude she wants to be associated with. But with that being said, that's just my little story on how I believe chivalry is dead, and not only that, how women as a whole can affect men and vice versa. Because men, we can affect women too. We could change what could be a great woman into a horrible ass bitch. But that's my topic. Leave thoughts in the comment section below. Psych the Jedi. I'm out.